Deduct tithe straight from workers' salary for us. If persuasion fails, force must be applied. Since you don't want to pay your tithe voluntarily, it may soon be deducted from your salaries at the source. The Archbishop of Kampala, Cyprian Kizito Mwanga, has triggered controversy after he suggested to the government of Uganda to deduct tithe from salaries of workers. According to Mwanga, the reluctance of Christians to pay their tithes lately is having a huge toll on churches as they cannot undertake certain necessary projects. The Catholic Archbishop made the request to the Uganda government during a march. Whenever we ask for tithe, everyone gives only what they have at that time. But the Bible says a tenth of whatever you earn belongs to the church. Mwanga said, "Give me your support as I front this proposal because it is good for us. Aren't you tired of putting money in the basket all the time?" he asked his congregants. The man of God cited Germany as an example where governments deduct 8 to 9% church tax from annual earning of workers who are registered as Catholics, Protestants, or Jews. I was told Germans made agreements with their government to deduct monthly tithe from their salaries and forward it to the church, and this money they use to build and renovate their churches, Mwanga added. His suggestion comes at a time some men of God are gradually reversing from coercing their congregation to pay tithes against their will. My viewers, tithe is good. Alright? It's very, very good to pay your tithes. And it's very, very compulsory to pay your tithes. But it's not by force. The Bible said it is important, but the Bible never said it's a must. Paying your tithes only depends between you and your God. It is now known. It is now best between you and God, who has given you all the wealth that you have, or the money that you've gotten for that day. It is now between you and him if you will be generous enough to appreciate him by giving to him the quota that truly belongs to him. Don't forget, God blesses the hand that gives. So if you give to God based on what he has given you, definitely he will bless you more. But if you decide to cheat on God or deceive God, you end up deceiving yourself. Because the God that has given you will definitely will not give you again, because you have failed to give back in return that which he has given to you. So you don't need to force the people into giving tithes. You don't need to call on the federal government or the state government, forcing them to deduct the tithes from people's salary. No, it is wrong and very, very unfair. Even God will not be happy to hear that. Allow the people to express their faith with God. Allow them to exercise the activeness of their faith. Don't you know that the willingness of people paying their tithes now help to decide the closeness of these people with God. We use tithe to weigh then the closeness of people with God. How close are they to God? Do you understand? So you don't need to force people. Don't worry, leave them. Allow God to decide concerning their case. Allow God to decide concerning their future. All right? So I am not of that support of forcing the government to deduct from people's salary. Germany that is doing it, they know what they saw in supporting that. As for me, I will not succumb to that. And I know that a country like Nigeria will not even succumb to that. You understand? So let us be wise. Let us be 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 be, be, uh, be fair in our observations, and give out the best that we have. You understand? All right. Let us not be biased. Let us be truthful, especially when it comes to giving, because the God that gave you what you have with sincerity. He wasn't biased. He was straightforward. He was sincere in his giving. And when he gave you with an open heart and not with a heart of grudge or pain. He gave you with a joyful heart. So why don't you give him with a joyful heart? Because he's expecting you to give as well. You understand? All right. So, my viewers, your comments concerning this news are of great importance. Please don't forget to contribute to this reasonable news. All right. Don't forget to leave your comment behind. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.